This program is paid for by Crozier and Henderson Productions.
Hi, I'm Natalie Woods. Welcome to Hot on Homes, Houston's #1 new home lifestyle show. Let's find your new home. New or used? It's the question that has perplexed many a real estate agent and home buyer. Oftentimes, people choose a new home because of the energy efficiency or the layout of the floor plan. But there are other not so obvious factors to consider when buying a new home, and we'll explore those reasons a little later in the show. But first, let's check out this hot new community.
My husband had heard about Crest, and we came up here on a whim one weekend.
First thing that caught our eye was coming down League Line Road and looking at that $1 million view of Lake Conroe. So we came in the evening, the sunset was just gorgeous.
It's a wonderful community. It's so peaceful out here when we get home from work. It's very enjoyable to just sit out and enjoy a peaceful, quiet glass of wine on the patio.
Right. You come out here, it is heavily wooded. We have lakes. We have ponds in the community here. We have pools in the community. Great clubhouse. Families are wonderful here. And I'm only about 4 minutes to 45 to make my commute.
We realized it's not that far from our jobs, and we were impressed with how close to the lake that we were without having to be right on the lake.
The lake access is really what sold us. Being able to still get on the lake without having to go somewhere else was just a huge selling point in terms of what the community offered versus other neighborhoods in the area.
We have adopted a European Great Dane, and there's plenty of walking trails and space around here to walk in at night.
Oh, we love living in our home. We have our lot backs up to a green belt, so we have nice trees behind us.
The house met all of our needs, being that I love to cook so much. The island is huge, so since we can't get to Hawaii every year, I go to the big island in my own kitchen.
There you go.
What we love the most about the neighborhood is really our neighbors. It's just everyone is so friendly and so nice, and we have great families on the streets. Just a nice community up here that's being built, and it's just growing.
Lago Mar is a 2,000-acre master plan community in Texas City, located in the rapidly growing Galveston-Clear Lake corridor. Boasting a prime location off I-45 South, the community of Lago Mar is minutes from major employment centres and rich sources of entertainment. With shopping as close as the Tanger Outlet Mall and Kemah Boardwalk and the beaches of Galveston less than 30 minutes away, families enjoy an unparalleled standard of living. Lago Mar's beautiful outdoor spaces and resort-style amenities bring family and friends together, creating a close-knit community residents are proud to call home. Ground has been broken on a 70-acre entertainment area featuring a 12-acre crystal clear lagoon, the largest in Texas. Framed by white sand beaches and a tropical landscape, the lagoon will include multiple beaches, a large cabana pool featuring a heated pool and beach, floating docks, as well as a beach club. With the most innovative internet and smart home technology, Lago Mar residents have the advantage. Our exclusive technology package is designed to provide you with the tools you need to feel secure and enjoy life in your new home. Lago Mar, one of the nation's top-selling communities, features contemporary designs by some of Houston's leading home builders. Home shoppers will find a variety of exciting homes built for all kinds of lifestyles and families. Model homes are open daily and ready for you to visit. Discover Lago Mar, a vibrant master plan community where life is a breeze.
Searching for a new home just got a lot better and easier. The Hot On Home Shopper Club is waiting for you with the largest new home video library in the city, where there are thousands of once-in-a-lifetime new home deals that are only available to our Home Shopper Club members. Joining is fast and easy. Take that small step into the only club exclusively designated to help families shop for new homes. Go to hotonhomes.com right now and join.
Bonbrook Lakes is definitely up and coming. It's in Rosenberg, which has such great proximity to the Grand Parkway, to 59, but especially the Brazos Town Center. That area is booming currently, and with being in Bonbrook Lakes, you're less than a couple of miles from all the great shopping and restaurants and amenities that you need.
Out here in Bonbrook Lakes, we have full built-out amenity centers with basketball courts, volleyball courts, and everything pretty much at your fingertips. So once you move in, everything's already accessible.
We have oversized lots starting at a minimum of 65-foot width-wise, which gives us an advantage to be able to build homes with 3-car garages.
My wife, a very beautiful young lady, she's very particular about what she wants. She knew exactly what she wanted in a home. She wanted high ceilings, she wanted a lot of natural light, she wanted to be able to have a 3-car garage, and she knew that she wanted her daughter to have a princess room. When we walked into the D.R. Horton model, it was exactly what she wanted. We didn't have to hesitate, we didn't have to go anywhere else, and we had looked at other homes, we had looked at other builders, but here at D.R. Horton, they delivered, and it was such an easy process.
D.R. Horton provides affordable luxury in many ways, anywhere from your stainless steel standard appliances, your granite countertops, 42-inch cabinets. This is the prime opportune time for you to come visit us here out in Bonbrook Lakes by D.R. Horton.
Coming up, we've got more hot new homes.
The only place to find hundreds of local new homes at huge discounts is hotonhomes.com. Just click the Available Homes tab and use our easy-to-search map. It's updated by top local builders every day. Search for new homes, offering millions in discounts and incentives. And every home is ready to move in today. The home of your dreams is already built and waiting for you. Go to hotonhomes.com and find it today.
Looking to transform your outdoor living space? The Acme Brick Showroom is more than just a wide selection of quality brick. It's a one-stop shop for your dream backyard. Our showroom features countless products for outdoor living life. From fire pits to full outdoor kitchens, the Acme Brick Showroom is your destination to take your home project from concept to completion. Visit with one of our experts today and let us help you realize the full potential of your home. Go to brick.com to find a showroom near you.
You know, Brittany, we're beginning to see those elements changing on the inside of the home coming to the outside and the exterior. You know, where people used to choose a multicolor brick and pair it with a multicolor stone option, they're looking for something a little different today.
Yeah, absolutely. We're definitely going more towards a minimal, clean look on the outside. We're going towards like a whitewash brick paired with a whitewash stone, and it really allows for a clean slate. And that way you can use something like your front door or your landscaping to be a focal point. We're seeing a lot of fun blue, orange front doors, or you can just play with your landscaping and allow that to be a focal point.
Also, architecturally, they're bringing in the metal roofing elements or outlining their porches and patios with cedar plank, and that's really allowing them to bring their personality to the exterior of the home, not just inside.
Ever wonder where the hottest communities are in your city? Here are the top 5 communities based on local home shopper activity last week. Go to hotonhomes.com to see what everyone is getting excited about. They may just be what you're looking for.
Hot on Homes has created the Home Shopper Club. Join nearly 50,000 other club members. Search by price, location, video, or discounts. Are you in the club?
Lakeview Retreat is one of D.R. Horton's latest premier neighborhoods in Richmond, Texas. Located with easy access to the West Park Toll Road and the Grand Parkway, it is ideal for commuters.
What I love most about Lakeview Retreat is its builder and developer, D.R. Horton. And with the continuing growth and development around here, this place is going to become even more and more wanted and coveted. The Nueces model home floor plan is fantastic. At 2,500 square feet, it feels so much bigger because of all the open space.
Woodridge Forest is that rare community where residents enjoy a harmonious coexistence with the outdoors. Jog among the heavily wooded paths that connect with an extensive trail system that includes 75 miles of Kingwood Service Association trails. No matter what season of life you're in, Woodridge Forest has something for you. Students can easily walk to the on-site middle school, and during the lazy days of summer, kids can cut loose in the splash park, and families can relax and enjoy sun-drenched afternoons by the community pool, as well as visit any of the 17 pools in the Kingwood area. If you're looking for something a little more laid back, grab a pole and go fishing in one of the community's stocked lakes, or just step outside your back door and enjoy this remarkable community. Escaping the rapid pace of city life doesn't mean getting away from all the fun North Houston has to offer. Located less than a mile from I-69 and minutes away from 99 Grand Parkway, Woodridge Forest affords easy access to George Bush Intercontinental Airport, the Sam Houston Toll Road, and a wide variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment options. At Woodridge Forest, our award-winning home builders engineer homes with modern, energy-efficient designs. Visit daily for a personalized tour of our incredible model homes. Lakefront home sites tucked away with a backdrop of 100-year-old trees. The choice is yours in Woodridge Forest. Connect with nature, connect with life. Step into Woodridge Forest and discover a community where it all comes together.
When it comes to buying a home, buyers are often drawn to new homes for reasons that aren't always obvious. One reason is the opportunity to be a part of a neighborhood where lasting bonds of friendship are forged. Another is technology. Builders in the 1960s had no way to anticipate Wi-Fi. New homes accommodate advanced electronics and can be tailored to meet the specific needs of the homeowner. Consider these not so obvious factors when deciding whether or not you should buy a new or used home.
Freedom Homes by D.R. Horton offers low-maintenance, active adult living at an attractive value where you can find beautiful communities in desirable locations with new homes that are designed for those 55 and over.
So we were in the Woodlands. Last child went off to college and we decided it's time to start considering downsizing.
We stumbled across this one.
We found out that they were building a section with the retired in mind.
Right. Kind of just checked all the boxes for us and we just fell in love with it.
At Freedom Homes, it's more than just carefree living. It's about community, which is why our neighborhoods cater to the unique lifestyle of active adults. With a diverse range of amenities and locations throughout Houston, your next home is around the corner.
We've lived all over, and right now, we're transitioning from the country life to this subdivision, and we really are looking forward to some great times here. Mm-hmm. They have such good amenities that we have access to, and yet we're going to be in an area that is retired, a retirement community that's people like us and has the same interests that we have. So we love it.
This home was perfect. It fits our entertaining needs. We're always entertaining. We didn't have to compromise, even though we downsized on square footage on our living space because of the awesome large back patio.
With a focus on active adults, you can move with confidence, trusting Freedom Homes as your builder of choice. Find the life you've been looking for at a value you'll appreciate.
Coming up, we've got more hot new communities. Finding the perfect home can be exhausting, challenging, and even sometimes a little scary. Well, Hot on Homes, the #1 source for new home information for more than 10 years, has created the Hot on Home Shopper Club. It's the only club of its kind anywhere, and it was designed around your needs. Join the club and get the Hot on New Home Life magazine and our mortgage guides online. Right now, there are nearly 50,000 club members. Are you in the club? Join today.
Conveniently situated in Katy, Texas, residents enjoy easy access to Grand Parkway and I-10, while children in the community attend Katy ISD schools. The elementary, middle, and high school are located within the community. Our innovative floor plans blend effortlessly with the beautiful natural surroundings of Ventana Lakes to create a neighborhood filled with amenities and features that home buyers crave. Open the door to something new. Visit DR Horton at Ventana Lakes.
Have you ever gone to one of those real estate websites and tried to find new homes? Good luck. Most of them only list pre-owned homes, and there's no telling what you may be getting with one of those. If you're not into remodeling or living in someone else's dream home, visit hotonhomes.com. You'll find the biggest library of local new home community videos, and you'll discover millions of dollars in special pricing and discounts. Have you ever heard of a special promotion on a used home? Visit hotonhomes.com today and see what you've been missing.
I'm Deidre Woodard, and welcome to Homeschool, where we answer viewer questions about all aspects of the home buying process. Roshan asked, since I started the mortgage process, I keep seeing FHA. What does that mean? Great question, Roshan. FHA is just one of the many abbreviations you'll see as you start your mortgage research. FHA is a type of mortgage issued by federally qualified lenders and insured by the Federal Housing Administration. These are great loans for moderate income buyers who can't make a large down payment. To get an FHA loan, you should have a credit score of at least 580, and you'll need a down payment of 3.5% of the purchase price of the home. Only homes below a certain price qualify for FHA, so make sure you know the FHA loan limits in your area. If you have a question you'd like answered on Homeschool, send us a message on Facebook or Twitter. I'm Deidre Woodard, class dismissed.
So I remember when I came home, you greeted me at the front door and told me you were so excited because you had been watching Hot on Homes and had seen this neighborhood, and it looked like a resort with tennis courts and a clubhouse and a swimming pool. And
yeah, I thought it would be a great place to go vacation, but it was actually a neighborhood.
We just had to drive up here and check it out.
We're the Sawyer family, and we found our home on Hot on Homes.
CCA is a very unique program. The students can study either construction management, architect, engineering, carpentry, HVAC, and electrical, or plumbing with welding. And by the time they're in their senior year, they complete an actual tiny home.
Having the opportunity to grab these tools and be able to work with them, learn how to use them, and all of these students are learning how to do this, it builds us up.
I've actually had 2 internships for TD Industries. As long as you show you want to be there, they'll offer you a job right once you're out of high school.
Our students are going into the community now working, and we're infiltrating the construction community, so it's fantastic.
Joining the Home Shopper Club is fast and free. Are you in the club?
The Bridges on Lake Houston is truly an ideal location, if you will. We're centrally located in Atascocita. We're very close to 59, 1960, and Beltway 8. Bridges on Lake Houston offers a variety of amenities. Not only do we have plenty of walking trails available, but we also have park areas. Also, we have the beautiful poolside amenity center. Living on the lake offers a variety of opportunities, not only for recreational purposes. There's something calming about the water, and especially when you round up over that bridge and you see the lake, it truly is majestic, and it's available for anyone that wants to consider living here. D.R. Horton brought back the Emerald series. It offers a variety of unique designs that you're able to create and then customize and personalize for your family's lifestyle. It just sparkles, if you will. It's all in the name of Emerald Homes. One of the highlights that I love about our Emerald home is the explosion of space that our homes provide. The livability, the kitchen breakfast family room, all open. Plus, you take in that beautiful lake view, and it's almost a Zen moment, if you will. Very relaxing. Please come on out, take a look, and see if the lifestyle here at the Bridges on Lake Houston is something that you and your family can enjoy forevermore.
When you come into the neighborhood, you can kind of tell that it's family oriented. You know, you just kind of see the people that they wave and kind of say hi, even though you don't know them, but it's just like a friendly environment. We love that they have a basketball court. We love that they have a pool.
Growing up, when I was going to school, I always heard about Cy-Fair. Just by playing against them, it seemed like it was a great place to be. Like, wow, this is great. I wish I had this. And the fact that it's a gated community, it kind of gives us that safety, too. We don't have to worry about much of the outside coming in.
We were looking for something that was a little traditional, but still different. We really wanted an open floor plan, and Gehan, they were able to provide what we were looking for. We fell in love.
Like, just walking in, it feels like home. Like, this is a place I want to be at. It's where I'm going to come every day after work. It just feels like home.
The reason I bring my clients to Gehan Homes is basically the price points are very outstanding. The design of the home. I'm actually a Gehan homeowner myself. What my clients will receive is what I received when I bought my home, which was outstanding customer service. The builder was anything we needed. Anything that was wrong was fixed immediately. The customer service is totally outstanding. I would bring all my clients to Gehan Homes, definitely, for sure.
If you're looking for a community that's family oriented, that's still quiet, that has great amenities, and you're looking for a builder that's very friendly, that's willing to work with you, Gehan would be the perfect choice.
They treat us like family. They truly care about us.
Coming up, we've got more hot new homes. Searching for a new home just got a lot better and easier. The Hot On Home Shopper Club is waiting for you with the largest new home video library in the city, where there are thousands of once-in-a-lifetime new home deals that are only available to our Home Shopper Club members. Joining is fast and easy. Take that small step into the only club exclusively designated to help families shop for new homes. Go to hotonhomes.com right now and join.
Here in Raleigh Creek with D.R. Horton, Tomball offers a little main street which has great authentic restaurants that you don't get anywhere else.
I would highly recommend D.R. Horton Homes. You have a question about something, you get an answer right away. Just a real family atmosphere.
I bring my buyers, clients, and friends to D.R. Horton Builders because I know they're going to be taken care of from the beginning of the process all the way to the end, even after closing. So I will always bring them back to D.R. Horton.
Ever wonder where the hottest communities are in your city? Here are the top 5 community videos watched by local home shoppers last week. Go to hotonhomes.com and take a look at these amazing communities and beautiful videos.
Express Homes at Goose Creek Reserve is offering you affordable homes and an easy buying process. This community is bringing amenities that are unique to Baytown, including a 3-hole putting green, a creek running through the community, and 19 acres of land reserved for natural habitat so residents can keep in touch with nature. At Express Homes, you get what you see. They have streamlined the home buying process by giving people what they want standard. That way, you don't have to spend a ton of money to get a really nice home.
When it comes to new home communities, you want a place where value meets convenience. A place where your home fits the way you live. That place is Chesmar Homes at Harmony. Tucked away in one of the most sought-after locations in Houston, the Harmony community combines the ease of getting around the city, easy access to 2 on-site schools, plenty of nearby entertainment options, and close proximity to some of the largest employers in the Houston area. Harmony offers extraordinary amenities such as 2 on-site recreation centers with resort-quality pools, hike and bike trails, and tree-lined parks. Integrity, quality, and value are the cornerstones on which Chesmar Homes is built. Setting a higher standard means providing our customers a home buying experience that is so exceptional they will recommend us to their friends and family. Our stylish townhome collection is perfect for those on the go. Cutting edge yet timeless, our floor plans seamlessly flow from one room to another. Take advantage of natural light and enable our homeowners to enjoy a lock-and-leave lifestyle that will empower them to enjoy the best moments life has to offer. Memories that will last a lifetime are waiting for you here with Chesmar Homes at Harmony. The right community, the right home, the right time.
Here at Country Lake Estates, we have lots and lots of plans. We have almost 30 different plans, all the way to 4,200 square feet, and especially a 2-bedroom down version that helps for that extended family.
Well, Mark, that is so exciting. I have clients that are looking to keep mom or dad or have visitors coming from out of town, out of country, and they just love that 2nd bedroom, full bath downstairs. And this area is so fantastic. There is so much going on right here, right now, so much growth. And we have a clubhouse, and we have a swimming pool, and there are tennis courts. There are numerous lakes on the property. There are jogging trails, walking trails. It just leads to a very healthy, happy family lifestyle.
One of the really nice things about all the remaining home sites is that every home can have a 3-car garage. That gives you all that extra space. We're in the Sequoia model. It's just at 2,500 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath standard with a game room and a 2-car garage on a 65-foot wide home site. Very open, spacious floor plan, great for everybody's lifestyle. Space never goes out of style. It's all about space with HistoryMaker Homes. More space, less money. Let HistoryMaker make a home for you.
Thanks for watching today's show. Remember, there are many reasons why buying a new home is a good idea. Besides the obvious, like the ability to personalize the home, buying new allows for a clean slate where you can park your car in a sparkling new garage, cook a feast in the kitchen, untouched by others, and have plenty of outlets to plug in your electronics. Don't forget to visit our website at hotonhomes.com to find out more about the builders featured in today's show. I'm Natalie Woods. Happy home hunting.
Hot on Homes is brought to you by Acme Brick, the best thing to have around your house. This program was paid for by Crozier & Henderson Productions.